Past and present NBA players have always loved spending cash on flashy things like cars, clothes, jewelry, and whatnot. For some in the NBA, though, flashiness isn't the goal. Getting that bank account secured is the goal. With that in mind, some venture into the realm of investment opportunities. Of course, buying up certain stocks and saving bonds is a perfectly sound and smart way of investing for the future. With the league having its fair share of broke retirees that could have used that advice, but some players like to have their cake and eat it too. Unless provoked by the market, like in 2008, buying property, especially mansions and villas, has always been the go-to for NBA players. Own the house long enough in a high property value area, and one can see a great deal of returns on their investments from years back. And not only that, you can live in it instead of leaving it in a garage to dust over. With that in mind, these are the top 10 most expensive mansions owned by NBA players. Don't forget to leave this video a like and subscribe down below for more basketball-related content regarding your favorite NBA All-Stars. We post Monday to Friday, so be sure to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post our videos. Number 1. LeBron's Mansions. You heard it right, mansions with an S. It only makes sense for the game's most valuable player to take on a life of value and wealth. Though his reputation for being financially frugal stays true, his expenses when it comes to real estate serve as potential bank-worthy investments. Backed by his past investment success, so shelling out loads of cash, in the Kings' mind, is a smart move. When LeBron was still on the Miami Heat, he was residing in a Coconut Grove mansion worth millions. When his move back to Cleveland was confirmed, he had to let go of his beautiful mansion. But not without getting his money's worth, initially buying it for close to $9 million. LeBron sold his Florida house in 2015 for $13.9 million. That's a $4.4 million return. He sold it to a real estate developer for only $1.1 million less than his initial asking price of $15 million. That same year, LeBron also bought his first of 2 mansions in California. Wanting his children to grow up in the state, LeBron purchased a mansion in the town of Brentwood, California, for a ridiculous $20 million. Included in the purchase were 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a cook-friendly kitchen, fitted with marble slab backsplashes, and every high-quality stainless steel appliance known to mankind. A breakfast nook set in the window-lined semicircular bay, and a family room that splits out through a bank of French doors to the backyard. Sounds about right, considering his investments in Hollywood and the entertainment industry itself, which thrives in LA. His move to buy his second mansion in 2018 was a smart one. Before even signing his deal to become the new LA Lakers frontman, and while still on the Cavs, LBJ purchased yet another Brentwood home for close to $23 million. The entire thing is essentially made of marble and hard oak wood, and boy is it gorgeous. With 8 bedrooms, a home theater, ample space in the back and front yard, with pools and decks to marvel over, this house is definitely an eye-opener. Oversized pools, an insane custom kitchen and bars, elevators, and 11 bathrooms later, and the king is still not finished. On top of all that, LeBron has stated that he'd like to add an indoor basketball court, a custom wine cellar, of course, and a pizza oven? Apparently, when one is king, coal-fired brick pizzas must be available at all times. Number 2. John Wall. As a Washington Wizard, any player that decides to invest in some real estate is due for a fun surprise. The houses in these neighboring states are insanely cheap. But for Wall, that didn't mean small. For $4.9 million, a fraction of LBJ's Coconut Grove mansion, John Wall hooked himself up with a 17,000 square foot mansion in Maryland. To put it in perspective, LBJ's Coconut Grove house was 12,000 square feet. Yeah, like we said, cheap. Obviously due to low or non-existent property taxes and whatnot, John Wall managed to exchange out a low amount for insane size. The house has 8 bedrooms and bathrooms, a waterfall swimming pool, outdoor grilling center, a home theater, 6-car garage, personal gym, volleyball grass court, and, just like the rest of the houses on this list, a basketball court. He bought the house back in 2013, so with his new extension, he could potentially buy 50 more mansions if he really wanted to. Number 3. Kion Martin. Yes, Kion Martin, once a Nugget, then a Knick, and before that a Net, and before that a Maverick, and so on and so forth. This man went through a lot of teams, but where was he during the offseason? Did he sell and move every time he was traded? That probably wouldn't be the wisest of plans. His house during his career was in Texas, and he's recently tried to sell it. His house is on a 15,000 square foot estate and is pretty extravagant, though in 2016, it was only priced at $5 million. Yeah, only. It has 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, life-size dolphin fountains, white marble floors, a bowling alley, outdoor cabana, huge pool, a huge room for playing pool, 9-car multi-garage, and a basketball court. Number 4. Michael Jordan. Of course, this list wouldn't be complete without Michael Jordan's appearance. At a staggering $29 million, one of the most expensive on this list, Jordan's 56,000 square foot mansion is a dream come true. Except for one thing, it's in Chicago, Illinois. Even with multiple climate-controlled garages, a putting green, massive pool, a full regulation-size NBA court, a 3-bedroom guest house, and whatever else he could fit in a 56,000 square foot estate, many have turned the cheek on the mansion. In Hollywood and any business sector really, there's a saying, location, location, location. Without a good location, what's the point? Invest in real estate, just don't do it in less than preferable locations. Michael has yet to find a buyer even after his failed marketing techniques via his Jordan brand. Number 5. Chris Bosh. Like LeBron, Bosh was living in California before his move to Miami. Unlike LeBron, Bosh put his Cali villa on the market. With his $118 million contract with the Heat, Bosh didn't hesitate to relocate. Before moving up to his crib in Miami, Bosh put his 10,000 square foot Highlands of California villa up for sale for a $14.9 million asking price, or a $45,000 a month rental. On top of an infinity pool with a swim-up bar and a full outdoor waterproof kitchen, the villa included 6 bedrooms, 8 full bathrooms, a professional full-size gym, a home theater, plus a sports bar and billiard room. Not bad. Number 6. Dwayne Wade. After looking at more than 50 homes, the Miami Heat guard settled on a Lagorce Island Mediterranean-style villa. Neighbored up with his then-new teammate, Chris Bosh, Wade's purchase was one for the books. Not only did he end up buying it for a whopping $17.9 million, he managed to hustle the price down to $7 million without even looking at the property. The villa itself is backed right onto the beach, providing the basketball star with a stunning view of the ocean. It also comes with 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a tennis court, wet bar, guest house, an air-conditioned doghouse, and, you guessed it, a basketball court. Number 7. Chris Paul. His move to the LA Clippers in 2011 was a league changer. Suddenly, the shoddy LA Clippers had a rock-star lineup that not only included the former All-Star Hornets point guard, but also Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Chauncey Billups, Eric Bledsoe, Caron Butler, and Baron Davis, amongst others. We still don't quite know how they never reached a final. With that move came a real estate venture. He immediately fell in love with Avril Lavigne's Bel Air mansion and bought it for a cool $8.5 million. It was over 12,000 square feet, 8 bedrooms, a pool, hot tub, a wine cellar, tennis court, a gym, spa, a study room, home theater, an outdoor patio with a TV, and fully equipped outdoor kitchen and outdoor bar. Number 8. Dirk Nowitzki. Nestled in Straight Lane, Dallas, Texas, mostly known by its moniker, Billionaires Row, and for good reason, this house is a beauty. Marked at almost 10,000 square feet, this estate was bought for a relatively cheap sum through the Germans' close connection with a real estate mogul in the area. The price itself is unknown, but the owners of the properties didn't make a dime in profits, which is pretty insane considering its cool details like tennis and basketball courts, a swimming pool, 3-car garage, 8 bedrooms and bathrooms, and of course, very tall ceilings. Though no reports of Luka buying anything on Billionaires Row, we can definitely see him cozying up in an adjacent house next to his former teammate sometime soon. Though the title of the video implies mansions, McMansions, and villas, we gotta include at least one luxury apartment, Steph Curry's new San Fran Luxe apartment. With the move of the Golden State Warriors from Oakland to across the bay, San Francisco was ready to add some high-paying Warriors to their population. One of which was the #1 shooter of all time, Steph Curry. First reported in the San Fran Chronicle, and still unverified as we write this only 2 days after the news broke, the Currys allegedly shelled out close to $9 million for this 4-star private residency apartment. Amenities will include a state-of-the-art fitness center, a lounge with a tendered full bar, private dining, and a landscaped outdoor terrace. Though the purchase is a heart-stopper, Steph won't be the wealthiest in this newly built San Fran tower. Comprising a new 45-story tower and the historic 10-story Aronson building, The development will be home to 146 residents, including a $49 million grand penthouse, expected to be the most expensive condo listing in San Francisco when it hits the market. He may not be the wealthiest in the building, but he will definitely be the most popular. Not known for being envious, we aren't surprised to see Steph not diverting from his financially stable lifestyle in order to purchase that grand penthouse. Keep focusing on them rings, Steph. Last on this list, but not the first time mentioned, Michael Jordan's golf-centered mansion. In 2010, Michael Jordan paid $275 million in order to acquire a majority share in the then Charlotte Bobcats, aka he's an NBA team owner, which means he's got more money than he could imagine. What he could imagine was buying a massive estate inside a coveted golf club. Not just any golf club, the Bears Club, developed by Jack Nicklaus in Jupiter, Florida, has one of the nicest golf courses in Florida at the disposal of the Jumpman himself. Jordan reportedly paid $4.8 million for the land and another $7.6 million for construction of the home for an overall $12.4 million. The mansion has 11 bedrooms, a guardhouse, a media center, and of course, like always, a basketball court. The clubhouse itself is insane. No wonder it's been reported that he rarely leaves the estate. The Bears Club is comprised of 55 residences, which start at $4 million and can go for as much as $20 million. Sheesh, anyone trying to buy a timeshare in Florida? Don't forget to leave this video a like and let us know which mansion was your favorite. Subscribe down below for more basketball-related content regarding your favorite NBA All-Stars. We post Monday to Friday, so be sure to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post our videos.